Before we get into the video, if you want to see me work on some of the projects that I picked up, or even like some of the soldering stuff, let me know in the comments, and now let's get into it. So, as a lot of people may have noticed, I missed an upload or two this week because I was at SAINTCON. And a big part of that is the fact that I kind of missed out on a lot of things because I was super distracted. But I did get a lot of loot from it. Like, this is part of it. And this is part of it. And the cat is not part of it. This is part of it. This is surprisingly part of it. Let's see if I can keep everything in the frame. Let's see. There, cat, hold my stuff. Film strips were part of it. These were part of it. Oh, come on. This all was part of it. This was part of it. And I've got stuff in here that's part of it. I've had the lockpicks for a while, so gonna put those off to the side. Let's see. Oh, and then I've got a pencils, crap ton of stuff that were part of it. Just holy cow, too much stuff. A lot of stickers. Too many. I don't know. I can't keep track of it all. But I think I got... No. I'm still missing a couple things. They're up in here. Not that... Oh, yeah, screwdriver. They gave me another one of those like I needed it. There are all these mini badges. Got that cool little strip. More mini badges. That little pinout. More mini badges. Another mini badge. And there's another. Let's see, let's separate the Haichu. There's another sticker. Mini badge. Have I hit the bottom of the mini badges? No, I haven't. I've still got this one right here. And so, I think that's everything. But yeah, that's the loot. So SAINTCON, this was my first year going to SAINTCON. And I got a lot of stuff out of it. A lot of information, talking to people, and all that kind of stuff. So if I go through somewhere under here, the badge is pretty basic on its own, but this badge is really cool, and it played into a really cool game. And I'll probably have a video of showing a battle with it.
Someone needs to revive if you're the one who died in the battle.
I also forgot. The other loot I got was, because they had Jack Rysider there. He had wristband stickers. And then I got more flipper experience. But anyway. Oh. A whole point of a security conference, it seems, particularly SAINTCON, is not just to get cool loot and tools, but it's to interact with other people. And to actually network and get to know people, learn new things, develop your skills. And that's what some of these things show, is a development of skill, or just showing that you do have the skill that has been there for a while. And that was a really cool part for me, is being able to talk to people and actually learn more from them about different environments that I have worked with and deal with, and also how I can improve what my business plans are. And I wasn't very public about it before. I don't think I really mentioned it before going on Monday and uploading that video, but I was a speaker at SAINTCON. So on my badge, you can see I've got like this little cool, band on it. And if we look at the back, which is Velcro attached to the sweatband, you can see it's a SAINTCON speaker 01. And this is actually pretty cool because they did have a couple extra things for speakers, including this like disguise headband thing you can see, kind of similar to this orange one. And that plays into the whole comic that I like showed right here, if I can pull it out. So one cool thing is there was like a whole story to SAINTCON, and this comic explains the whole doggone thing. And they had a few extras I noticed on the table at the front, but this is a copy I got with my swag packet. And so obviously I am not trying to go too fast, but it's a really cool thing that they have, and it plays all into a story and how you interact with things. And so they had towers, so if I turn it on, it's going to be pretty useless because it's not going to do anything, but the power-ups are actual like mini badges that you can pull in and put in. So you can see it's searching for Wi-Fi because I'm not in the 2.4 gigahertz network that it was in, but I can still open the home here, and the badge had a built-in map. So I could sit here and look at the conference center, see what areas were where, and then I can go back. It didn't have a schedule on here, sadly, but that's something else. Tower battles. So if I grab my flipper, the IR sensor would search for towers that it could interact with. And so if I go into my IR on my flipper, I can go down to saved remotes, and I've got a cool SAINTCON tower one. So if I flash like Tower 7 to this sucker, it should eventually pick it up because the tower codes are baked into the firmware. And obviously, I think I have to be connected to the network for the mini badge power-ups to initialize. But there should be a firmware update sometime soon, to allow me to play the game without having to, be connected to their network and connect to a custom network. Come on, buddy. Let's see if I can get Tower 1. Maybe I just had enough network that it said, that's Tower 1 on the server. So here we go. It's not loading up towers, but we can go into settings. You can see I can change the wrist orientation. So if this was actually a pretty ambidextrous one, so I could flip it over, and if I were wearing it on the right wrist, it would change it. Then I can change it again. So it was pretty cool. You could wear it on whatever wrist you wanted to. So I wore it on left wrist. You can change the screen brightness and so on. Then if I scroll here, they did have a shop, and you had to like fist bump the vending machine, and then the IR sensor would basically blast it and tell the vending machine, hey, this guy needs his crap. We have level ups, communities. Again, the different mini badges I have, some of them represent different like community areas or villages, as DEF CON calls them, and you can get more experience by going to them and doing their activities. Then here's my stats. I didn't quite get as high of a level as some people did in this game, but the game itself, I think many may recognize where the inspiration comes from for the game. And so there is that. I did get a short video of a game midway through, but yeah. One big thing with SAINTCON and a lot of Utah-based security conferences are the mini badges. And so as I mentioned, some of the mini badges give power-ups for the game. So you've got like Scrooge that gives you bonus coins. You've got like Stratagem Simplify, which makes your stratagems shorter. And one cool thing they added, some of you may recognize this little nubbin as the clit mouse from a ThinkPad. But yeah. Oh, actually, it's more clicky. It's not quite ThinkPad, but yeah, it's still very, you can, yeah. So you could click this in to one of these slots. So if I pop that one out, I can pop it in here. I can pop it out, pop it in here. And so now I can enter my stratagems during battles using the joystick. The cool thing is for each of these, you basically got it as a, no, let's not use that one. A kit like this. Yeah, actually this is not one of the actual ones. That's different one. Let's pick on, yeah, that one. That one's a good one. So it comes in a kit like this. So like this is the damage bonus. And so you'd have to clip a couple of these. But the mini badge spec is actually pretty standard in these badges. So there's a common pinout. SAINTCON has a whole thing. But you have to solder it yourself. So there is a crafting aspect to the game, per se. But SAINTCON was pretty fun. I spent way too much time slapping in stratagems, but I did get to interact with some sponsors, pick up some cool tools and cheat sheets that I get to take advantage of, and so on. I did get new tools, and I think I'll do separate videos on some of that stuff. So I guess look forward to that. But yeah, SAINTCON was actually really, really good for my first time going. I'd been to DEF CON previously for a short period, not for the whole con, which kind of makes me sad. But I was able to stick around for all of SAINTCON, and it was excellent. I loved it. So look out for more of that stuff, I guess. And like I said, I did speak on stage, so I will be eventually reposting that or posting about it on social media and what all when it finally goes up. And I look forward to it. And I hope you do too, because I talked a lot about getting into like the cybersecurity stuff for free. And more details are in that talk on how that happens. And I may upload a draft video after they upload it on the SAINTCON channel. So if you liked the content, if you enjoyed it, if you think I deserve it, like, comment, subscribe, leave any criticisms you have or what have you. I appreciate it. Feed that algorithm, like I said, and I will see you guys in the next one.